top-secret experiment called Glocke or the Bell. Stories of anti-gravity and time travel surround its mystery.
The Glocke was believed to be a top-secret Nazi wonder weapon. It was said to be the creation of Germany's brightest scientific minds, the same people who brought us the V1 and V2 rockets. Allegedly an experiment carried out by scientists working for the SS in a German facility known as the Giant, near the Czech border. The Glocke is described as being a device made out of hard, heavy metal approximately 2.7 meters wide and 4.6 meters high, having a shape similar to that of a large bell. According to researchers, this device contained two counter-rotating cylinders, which would be filled with a mercury-like substance, violet in colour. This metallic liquid was codenamed 525 and was stored in a tall, thin thermos flask, a metre high encased in lead. Researchers described the Glocke, when activated, as having an effect zone extending out 100 to 200 metres. Within the zone, crystals would form in animal tissue, blood would gel and separate, while plants would decompose into a grease-like substance. It was said that 5 of the 7 original scientists working on the project died in the course of the tests. The ruins of a concrete framework, aesthetically dubbed the Henge, may have once served as a test rig for an experiment in anti-gravity propulsion generated with the Glocke. However, the structure itself has also been interpreted to resemble the remains of a conventional industrial cooling tower. Most who believe that the bell exists or existed at some point are convinced that it was a machine built for a fantastic and sinister purpose. Many believe that it was either a working time machine or an anti-gravity machine. If you believe what you see on the TV and read on the internet, the Third Reich was indeed undertaking some rather sinister research and development just prior to the end of the war in 1945. Many have speculated the Glocke ended up in a Nazi-friendly South American country, while others speculate that it was moved to the United States as part of a deal made with SS General Hans Kammler. Did Nazi scientists develop and build a time machine, or a superweapon, or perhaps their own interpretation of a UFO? And reports that several top SS officers and scientists disappeared without a trace just adds to this mystery.
It is said that Reno et al. Thought it might be possible to use some version of this theory to bend light around an object so that it became essentially invisible. This would have required specialized equipment and sufficient energy. The Navy saw the military value and sponsored the experiment. The USS Eldridge would have been fitted with the required equipment at the naval yards in Philadelphia. According to some accounts, one test on July 22, 1943, resulted in the Eldridge being rendered almost completely invisible, with some witnesses reporting the greenish fog in its place. Crew members allegedly complained of severe nausea afterwards. By October 28, 1943, it is said in another test the Eldridge teleported and appeared 215 miles south of Philadelphia offshore the Norfolk, Virginia, naval base, then disappeared before eyewitnesses in Norfolk and reappeared at the Philadelphia naval shipyards. It has been reported that one of the men on the ship was found embedded in a brick wall in Italy and some others in the crew went mad. No hard evidence in government records of such a ship teleportation have ever publicly surfaced.